Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Good question.
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Yeah.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
God damn it, Victus. Trying to save the fucking galaxy here. Whatever, that mission went okay. Despite all the death. That mission went okay, I'd say.
I'm grateful for all you've done, Commander. The situation with the Krogan is already complicated enough.
Not as complicated as waking up one day and being told you're the new Primarch.
Yes, thank you. I'm beginning to understand why leaders so often seem lonely. Worst-case scenarios aren't just theories. They're what you'll be dealing with 5 minutes from now.
That's why it helps to have allies.
Yes, you're right, of course. Is there something I can help you with?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Damn it. Rex. NPCs. Once again, I forget how long I've been recording. I kind of just get swept up in it.
I had a buddy who got discharged. Category 6 after Even Prime.
At 6? Damn. Well, if I'd been on Eden Prime, I'd have lost it too.
He fought it, said he was still fit for duty. Last thing he told me was that he was joining Cerberus.
Ah. Jesus.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Oh, yeah?
Are you alright, Commander? It sounded like things were bad down there.
The Turians took some heavy losses, but we got them out okay.
Well, whatever you did down there stirred up a lot of Turian comm traffic.
What are they saying?
Sorry, it's encrypted. Cracking it would take at least a week, and it would be wrong.
I don't know. Maybe I should set Trainer on doing that. If we're not gonna trust each other, I need to know what this shit... Well, in a week I'll probably know anyway, so whatever. Adams wants to speak to us, and he's a really cool guy. So let's go see what's up. Adams, Rex.
Commander, remember the problem I mentioned? About a core overload possibly venting into the engineering compartment?
Yeah.
Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
Oh, yeah?
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle. At the same moment, the main core is at peak draw, such as from sustained kinetic.
What Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
Okay.
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
We could probably stop in and do that right now. Carry on, guys. Okay, I'm glad I brought the other engineers up here, I suppose. Not to mention that that's bonus content that if you just play Mass Effect 3, you just don't get. And I'm totally fine with having a lot of that. Cortez.
Can't believe Cerberus would open fire on civilians like that. As twisted and insane as his logic might be, I thought the elusive man was trying to save humanity. I guess he's willing to sacrifice anyone to win.
Yeah. Not to mention Cerberus has a real problem with rogue offshoot groups. Like, oh, off the top of my head... Well, obviously Jack at the Telton facility. That was an offshoot. Elusive Man didn't know about it, at least at the end. I wish this panel would tell me when there's new stuff available. I wonder where we would get this kind of stuff. Also, I believe we have new weapon mods that I can install that we'll have to look into. Can't buy Blood Dragon armor, that's a shame. Don't want to buy fish. Oh, it's probably from someone special that I need to speak to on the Citadel. That's fair enough. Weapon upgrades, how's our cash situation? Well, post-mission the cash situation isn't bad. I could sink another level of upgrade into the Widow. Or I could respec to warp ammo. Or I could keep armor-piercing ammo. Here's the thing. Armor-piercing ammo is less useful in a general sense, but versus big guys, like harvesters, brutes, fuck, even, Atlas mechs, it's better. So I'm honestly not sure whether to make the call on that between armor-piercing and, warp ammo. I used to swear by warp ammo, and it's probably better. So if I respec that... Also, well, time to upgrade these. At least Tempest upgrades are relatively cheap. And I definitely want to upgrade the Black Widow again. Sink my money into that beautiful, beautiful rifle. Particle rifle did okay too. I didn't really notice a significant increase or decrease in its DPS. It's just compared to other weapons, it's just okay. I will go with Vindicator 5 and Predator 5. Yeah, and that's the highest level. Okay, I figured. Now I'm gonna go look at a respecking and see how much it'll cost. Recharge speed is going up. It's fine with me. I got some kind of sniper rifle. It looks like it automatically upgrades me to the maximum of the type of mod. Which I really like, that sort of intelligent inventory management system. Piercing mod. Knows 25% of defenses on armor targets. Do I do that or scope? Ah, hell, I'll just... Or shit, just pure fucking raw damn... I'll stay with the scope for now. Magazine upgrade. Rounds per magazine by 40%. Piercing mod, extended barrel, precision scope. I think I'm gonna go with extended barrel on this one. Yeah. Running out of ammo at an inopportune moment is annoying. Heatsink. Reduces weapon weight, and finally our pistol. High caliber barrel and the piercing mod. Yeah, I think things are looking pretty good so far. We've got some nice upgrades on all our weapon systems. Now let's check in. Also, our crew might want to talk to us. Especially maybe Garrus? I don't know. Let's check in at the med bay first. Probably gonna need...
possible. Would require strengthening exercises. Get muscles to support weaker bone structure.
Right. Yeah, I can do that.
Alloy of Edie's body not flexible like organic tissue could cause unintentional damage. Recommend pillows, cushions, possibly gel packs.
Okay, that's a little weirder, but yeah, alright, cushions.
Positioning critical to success. Can forward Edie charts, videos with relevant data.
No, let's Edie's pretty busy with, you know, stuff. Let's send that to me. You're not gonna tell anyone about this, right? Like Shepard? Shepard doesn't really need to know.
Ah, guarantee Shepard won't learn about it from me.
She's standing right there, isn't she?
I wish I wasn't.
Love it. Warp ammo. It weakens the armor of grounded targets. Grounded. Lost vulnerable opponents already lifted by biotics. More weapon damage, damage to barriers and armor. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I swore by warp ammo in the last game. Watch me need like a huge lump sum of money for some other bullshit like halfway through the game. And if I don't have it, I get like a worse ending. Cynical statement. Random NPC. Rex. Oh, hi, Johnny. Garrus, did you vanish again? Where do you go? Do you, like, climb into the main gun? He just vanishes every other mission. I don't even get it. I still haven't eaten. Maybe I should get to that eventually. Oh well.
Please, enjoy your day.
Thank you. Still nothing? Nothing here. Lyra's gone too. What the hell? Is everybody having a meeting somewhere that I was not appraised of? Maybe Liara's down talking to the commander or something. Or maybe they're... Do they go to the observation decks? I'm actually not sure. Doctor?
Commander?
Shepard? Yep, there's nothing in the... That old desk is still there.
Enough about me.
Oh.
What were you doing before we met up here?
Oh, you know, this and that.
Come on, spill it to Sony.
Very well. I fought several explosive battles with Cerberus. I helped Shepard stop a robotic assassin on Mars. Oh, and I discovered plans for a Prothean doomsday device that were buried for 50,000 years.
Yeah, so just this and that, huh?
Hello, Shepard.
Hey. Just chilling out, guys?
Turians on a secret mission to Tuchanka, huh? No one told me anything about it.
Primarch never told anyone about it.
I'm curious to see how this bomb on Tuchanka plays out. I don't suppose ignoring it is an option.
I have this feeling like ignoring the bomb situation will mean it detonates and Rex gets really, really angry.
So, Archangel.
You heard about that, huh?
Your sojourn on Omega generated quite a few articles, not to mention security footage. There's one thing I couldn't dig up, though. Did you really take out 3 Blue Suns mercenaries with 1 bullet?
No, of course not. The third guy had a heart attack. Not fair to count him.
That's awesome. You guys are awesome. Wonder if I run over here and then run back if they'll say more.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Hello, Shepard.
Rex. Well, that looks like about it. It's really cool that people go places, even if it might be inconvenient for me to find them quickly. Hey Diana, there's another story you can't report on or you'll go to jail.
Dire news from Earth. Off the radar, reaping begins in rural areas. Millions are dead in the Central Asian wilderness, even more in sub-Saharan Africa. We'll give you the gruesome view of what happens when the Reapers don't stop to indoctrinate. Now, in the battle space.
Oh god, I just thought of that. They could just leave entire areas sitting there, indoctrinate whole colonies, and then use them. Oh god, now we really need a way to reverse indoctrination, because that's gonna be a fucking problem and a half.
Commander.
Ugh. News from Earth is always depressing. Man, you thought news now was depressing. Try during the fucking apocalypse. Commander?
You should not have let the Turian soldier evade his responsibility.
I take it Protheans didn't forgive many mistakes?
If he had been under my command, I would have marooned him in the desert, buried him in sand up to his neck, and let the wildlife feast on his eyes.
Jesus.
If he survived that, I would have rewarded him by shooting him in the head. Good soldiers are a precious resource. The stupidity of one cannot be allowed to jeopardize the lives of the others.
Now look, the guy fucked up, but he made a choice that I might have made in that situation. Well, I'm not a... He made a choice that was legit given the circumstances of go straight up the middle where the enemies are, or try to go around them, which is typically what you'd think you'd want to do. Now, I'm not denying that the guy fracked up, but I don't know. Even by Prothean standards, you're being a little harsh there, Javik. And I'm sure he gives a shit about that. Nothing on Hotmail? Okay, cool. We will have to pop into the Citadel before this episode is over, I think. Also, armor. We have a new helmet available. And a capacitor helmet. If I felt like looking a little bit, I don't know. It's kind of cool and kind of dorky. Helps with shields. Huh. I actually get a health boost if I put my helmet on. That actually makes a lot of sense. I'm not gonna do it. Casa Fabrication, Ceres Council, Honey Kedar. Okay. Weapon damage. Power damage. Shield regener. I like shield regeneration on that one. Armax Arsenal. Ariake Technologies. Melee damage in exchange for a little less weapons damage. I'll take that, I guess. Yeah, I'll take that. It makes the visual profile look a little... No, it's fine. Arms. Armax Arsenal. Weapon damage and headshot damage. I think I've got to go with that. Even if it still makes the arms look a little weird. I mean, I'll get used to it. And Greaves rather than... Ammo capacity, really? Is that what I took away from? That's a lot of weapon. So my question is, weapon damage or... You know, I'm actually going to stick with... Oh wait, I'm looking at 3 different things. Yeah, N7 was health boost. Armax Arsenal was ammo capacity. Honey Kedar was weapon damage. In this circumstance, I choose damage on this one. As a Sentinel, I'm already kind of outfitted to be a little durable. Now, in this game, I can't quite abuse tech armor the way I could in previous ones. I'm still kind of down with the way the armor looks. I don't know. Save and exit? Alright, let's pop into the Citadel real quick. Before that, we might as well try to investigate the last assets in the Arcturus system. I already tried scanning down here, I think, last time, and I tried scanning up there. So the question is, where the fuck do I scan? Oh, found it. Nice. It's fuel. Of course it is. Sigh. Whatever. Got that. Focused up. 100%, 100%. In my cluster. I'm still not convinced there's anything there. There's probably some incredible asset there that I just... But just frack it, man. Pop over to the Citadel real quick. I wonder if I didn't do the Turian... If I didn't do the Turian quest line, like the stranded Turian soldiers, and I just didn't know about it, would the bomb still go off and cause a diplomatic incident or something? Which, I mean, we are talking a diplomatic incident with the Krogan, so...
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm not really sure where I need to go on this one. So take me... Hospital.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
It's probably not there. But once I get on site, the map will tell me. Ash isn't even at the hospital anymore. When you're on the Citadel, just look out for somebody who could sell you it, Commander. I think I might need to go for a little jog, unfortunately. Oh! I just remembered. Meridian Place Market. Someone was working there. One of the Krogan on that Rachni mission, one of the ones that died, I need to deliver her some personal effects. So we need to go to the Presidium Commons anyway. That is not the right way to do that.
Welcome,
Derp.
Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
Probably not going to show you the whole walk there because, well, I'm a nice
Now
guy.
arriving at Presidium Commons.
Not to mention, I kind of need to look over, every store just to make sure.
After all, it's not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right? It's the war. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. You said he'd been distant, and that the war made everything clearer. That things weren't working.
Yes, but meeting you was what made me realize how bad it had gotten.
I'm not the one who broke up your relationship.
Really? Was it someone else who pinned me to the wall with her mouth?
And by not show you, I mean show you a little.
Welcome to Kanala Exports. Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
Now,
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
there we go. Cooling systems of large-scale EZO drive
Don't be
cores.
left out in the cold.
Why didn't this show
Ask
up?
about our full-service warranties.
You know what?
Please
Whatever.
visit any of
I'm
our
sure there's a
Elkos
legitimate reason.
Combine
Oh, shut up, Elkos Combine. Ah, shut up. Okay. Thermal conduit acquired. Now I'm gonna go over up to the marketplace.
You're making money off this war.
Are you kidding? Elkos Combine sells weapons, armor, and funeral services. If you can arm them and bury them, you never have to fly coach. Isn't that a saying?
I don't think so.
Well, it should be.
Well, it is kind of true.
Cities is supposed to send in more residents to help with all the new refugees.
Yeah, they've been promising
Well, we're luckier than most other hospitals. At least our budget cuts are minimal.
Shit, don't remind me. My old job had the emergency ward night staff cut to half before I left.
Oh, let me guess. You don't process as many patients as the day shift. I've got the numbers to prove it.
Typical administrator who has no clue what's going on in the ward.
The fracking government, man. Or however healthcare is paid for. I don't think they get into that at all. Have I gone to the right... Yes, I have actually gone to the right place. Cool.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds
excuse
from
me?
today's purchases.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, Blue Rose of Helium. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tuchanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But if my last days must be with Krant instead of kindness, still I will remember the perfume of your scent and the soft touch of your petals. Let my broken bones build a wall around your garden, so you and the flower we planted together can grow safe and strong.
Thank you. I need to go.
It's always tough being the person to deliver that kind of news. I'm glad we did it, though. I'm glad we found him.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting
There's nothing else for us here. Joker and Edie are chilling out, but they don't want to talk at all.
I have spoken with many Batarian refugees here, Shepard.
Yeah?
It may interest you to know that they are much more agreeable when the hegemony is no longer watching.
I've heard lots of speculation that the Batarian hegemony was like North Korea, in that sense of their government was representing them to be much more evil than they really were. Plausible. I mean, Batarians were always Batarians, and I'm totally space racist against them, but...
Come on. You can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you.
I am not my mother.
You did threaten to flay someone.
We've heard it before.
I had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And you bugged my office on Ilium.
Wow, you can hear much better from up here.
Logical conclusion.
Not sure when to stop the recording, honestly. Also, we do have points from that last mission, and I don't think there's any doubt that they're going into warp ammo. Which it turns out, yeah, it's good stuff. Now I'm back to having 3 points. I could upgrade throw again. Throw's kind of fine how it is, though. I'll save for more points and probably upgrade warp ammo to max this time, unlike Mass Effect 2 when I got warp ammo like near the very end. Krogan's dying message. Tuchanka, bomb. Land on Tuchanka and help the terrain platoon stop Cerberus. Okay, I think that'll definitely. And we need to get the thermal pipe, and we'll find heating unit stabilizers sometime. Okay, so let's deliver the thermal back to the engineers.
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
And then that'll be a good session. That'll be GG.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
By the way, the specific problems Adams was mentioning with the drive core venting, that's one of the ways that a squad mate can die in Mass Effect 2 during the suicide mission. I prevented it, I think, through the shield upgrade or some. But like, if you don't have one of the upgrades, then the reactor core overloads and kills somebody. I think Kasumi's first in line, and then probably like Tali and engineering types who would be down here.
Thanks, Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
Huh.
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Damn hot in here. Hey, didn't Adams say that all the Normandy is Edie?
Oh, man.
Kenneth, stop right there.
Just didn't tell Joker. He'll get jealous.
I could go for some dinner.
We're still working on the thermal modifications. Should be done pretty soon.
Cool.
Kenneth is still installing the thermal conduit down in the crawl space. We'll have a report later.
Fair enough. So would I be able to go talk to him? I hear welding. Or something. Nah, I can't see him. Also, I should go talk to Edie and Joker. They might have some valuable input. And then after that, I think I'll call it one hell of a session. Well, I've had better sessions, but don't tell the game that. Then they won't be able to perform as well, and their self-esteem will be down, and their DLC will just be okay. This metaphor got creepy.
Alright, here's another one. Dates back to the Rachni Wars. So, a Krogan and a Solarian have landed on a Rachni world for a top-secret mission.
That is unlikely. Solarians rarely took part in raids on Rachni-occupied worlds directly.
Missing the point. So the two guys are climbing up a hill going through this nasty green fog. And as they get near the top, they come out of the fog, and the Solarian sees thousands of Rachni. He looks over at the Krogan and says, "Oh, well, that makes me nervous!" The Krogan says, "You think that's scary? When this is over, I have to go back down through that fog by myself!"
The implication being that the Solarian soldier would be dead.
Yes. Thank you for killing the 2,000-year-old joke.
That joke plays to racial stereotypes on both sides. The Krogan appears brutish and insensitive, while the Solarian appears weak.
She's got a point.
Stereotypes such as exemplified here led to the development and use of the genophage.
Well,